All right, guys, I posted something yesterday. I said I was going to try to do a video on my AR pistol that I've been working on. It's still not completely done, but I'll show you what I got so far. So this is it. It's a Diamondback. Not exactly sure what model. And lower and an upper, I guess. The rail on here is a Midwest Industry 9.5. And before I go any further, I will show you guys that it is clear and safe. So I'll work from the back. This is an SB Tactical, SB3 I think it's called, brace. I got a sling. It's the Magpul. I like it because the sling converts from a 2-point to a single point, kind of like the Haley Strategic one that I did have. So, you know, that works real nice. The optic is a Holosun HS503G. More or less, you can change this from like the red dot, like a real fine point, to almost like a EOTech, where it has the, it has the drop compensation and the reticle on that. This right here, well, I guess I'll go right here. This is it's made by BCM, but I know Haley Strategic really helped with that. It's called the CAG grip. It's the kinesthetic alignment grip. And the overall length of my rifle, I technically could have a foregrip on it. If you don't know about that, look it up. I'm not going to go into it, to be completely honest. But the reason I like this is because when I shoulder the brace, that the ATF said it's okay. See how my hand fits like this? There's no angles. So when I come up on target, there's no angles. And I prefer the C-clamp grip, or C-grip, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So from there, we got the, I think it's a Streamlight Pro Tac 4 maybe, I don't remember. But it's a nice light. It's very bright. It comes with a pressure switch. This is the momentary. It's constant. And you can program these too, which is something I really liked. And I didn't want to spend $300 on a Surefire when something like this does the same thing. So from there, we got the Surefire muzzle brake. It's a SOCOM series, so if I did want to get a can on it, can suppressor, whatever the hell you want to call it, it'll fit right on there. It is a brake, so the side concussion, if you can see the ports on here, it will, push a lot out. And I had one of these on my previous AR, and I really liked it. It kept the muzzle and the aiming so flat that it was really hard not to go with it again. I really enjoy it. And, yes, they're expensive. I mean, Surefire's expensive. So, if you want to. Now, future upgrades I'm hoping to do, I had an ACT trigger on my last one. It worked great. I really liked it. So I'm hoping to get that. My charging handle, it's small. I mean, you can see how small it is compared to my finger. So I would like to get the BCM ambidextrous one that I had previously, a little bit bigger. So, it's a lot easier to manipulate the weapon. I might put a bad lever on here. If you don't know what that is, just go and check it out. I'm not going to explain it. It really helps with speed reloads and, clearing malfunctions and stuff. Possibly going to get an EOTech eventually. I don't really have that kind of money right now, but that's what I'd like to do. And the bolt carrier group in here, it's just a stock one that came with the gun. Like I said, it's a Diamondback. Eventually I'm going to upgrade it to the BCM one. I really like BCM. And that's pretty much the overview of it. It's a nice compact one. Now, overall, this is, I believe the barrel's 10.5. And the reason that I went with an AR pistol was because I did have I believe it was what is it, 11.5 AR rifle. Now, for those in wheelchairs, the big problem is that when you come down with it like this, we had a scare in my house. I brought it up, smacked my wheelchair, made a huge noise. That's not going to do it. So with a shorter barrel, and I didn't want to go an SBR, this is good for me. You know, you don't want to get something that's not going to work for you. You want to get what works best for yourself. So, you know, a shorter barrel, I'm not hitting it off of stuff, I'm not making a noise, and it fits perfect. So overall, I really like the way this feels. I like the way it fits. And like I said, you know, especially for those in wheelchairs, you know, it's not a heavy gun. You know, if you want to use it the way it was intended, you could put the brace on here and you can go around a corner. You know, obviously with, you know, you'd have to do it with your fire control hand, and you know, if you're anything like me with little to no ab control, you got to use your support hand to hold onto the wheel. But you can still do an engagement with this from being in a wheelchair. So, I mean, overall, I do like it. You know, there's, like I said, there's some modifications that I want to do to it, but it's nice, you know, and this is a 5.56, you know, 223, whatever you want to call it. I usually shoot 5.56, but, you know, I can't stress enough that when you're in a wheelchair, the longer the barrel, the more it's going to actually probably hit off of your chair. You know, I'm confined to one permanently. You know, there's no standing up or whatever to engage. So when I engage, it comes, you know, we'll call it the boom. Like that. So there's nothing up here that's hitting off because it is a shorter barrel, which is what I personally like. You know, I'm not making a noise. You know, if someone breaks into my house at night, I'm not smacking it off of stuff. I can come out and engage. So that, but you know, like I said, that's my personal preference and that's what I like to do. So if you guys have any questions, comments, you know, I'll eventually put something up here with it shooting. You know, this is just a quick overview of what I have. You know, stay tuned for it. So, you know, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully I'll be able to do more. Thanks, guys.